Mm.
Hi everyone. In this video, we see about the camera and microphone. This is our thing. Microphone. What is microphone? It is a type of acoustic translator or a sensor. A microphone is a electrical transistors or sensor that convert the sound air into electrical signals. Frequency of microphones. The microphone ability to hear uh, low in low across the audible spectrums. The human hear the range of minimum 20 hertz to maximum 20,000 hertz of frequencies. History. The history of microphones. Very first microphone actually used vibration from a voice to make a needle rattle in water. If you argue that the original microphones came from Alexander Graham Bell, inventor of telephone. The very first device of this type actually used vibration from a voice to need a rattle in water. Overview of microphones. Approximately part of microphones which receive the vibration from sound waves. Thickness and material of diaphragms are changed depending on the sound waves. How it is worked. Uh, the electrical circuit is used to change this detector vibrations into electrical signals that images the sound with the input voltage or current. Types of microphones. There are three main types of microphones uh, according to the principle of operations. Dynamic microphones, which operate in moving coil microphones, and condenser microphones use capacitor microphones, and the last one is ribbon microphone.
So, dynamic microphone. Dynamic microphones are mics that convert sounds into electrical signal by means of electromagnetism. It may also called as coil moving microphone. The diaphragm used in these microphones are plastic. And let me see a quick intro. And here is the overview of the dynamic microphone. In front of the microphone, a diaphragm is placed, followed by coil and the magnet. Once a sound wave incident on the diaphragm, diaphragm is vibrated. The vibration created by the diaphragm makes the coil to move in the gap, and hence the sound waves is passed through the wire, and it will received by loudspeaker or any other receiver. And condenser microphone. The condenser microphone is also known as capacitor microphone. The diaphragm used is a thin metal strip suspended next to the charged electric plate. There are two plates charged. The motion changes the voltage between the two plates, and these voltage changes induce the electron flow. Let's see the working. Here is the overview of condenser capsule, and there are two plates used. One is diaphragm, and the other plate is fixed back plate, which is kept parallel to each other. A sound wave incident on the diaphragm is moved through the back plate, and the amplifier will receive the sound waves, and it will replicate the sound.
In this slide, we will see the difference between dynamic and condenser microphone. Dynamic microphones are durable, and they does not need power source, less sensitive and less prone to overload. Whereas condenser microphone is delegative, needs external power, more sensitive, and condenser microphone is more expensive than dynamic microphone. In ribbon microphone, diaphragm is a thin piece of metal, usually aluminum foil, suspended in a magnetic field. Vibrations in ribbon produces a small voltage, which is then stepped up by a transformer. Diaphragm is very easily damaged by wind or loud incoming sound. Microphone pickup patterns help to reduce unwanted signal from getting pickup. The popular patterns are monodirectional, bidirectional, cardiac, and omnidirectional, as given in the picture. And omnidirectional microphones collect sound from all 360 degrees. A true omnidirectional mic is a pure pressure transducer. It strictly measures changes in pressure without any regard to direction that the wave is traveling. Microphone can share variables.
The next one is the bidirectional microphones. From the term bidirectional, you can see there are two directions which respond to the sound will depend on the direction the sound is coming from. It will consist of two diaphragm open on both the sides, so it can record from either one of the sides. It is sensitive only to the sounds arriving from directly in front or directly behind. Left and right side cannot be possible. Unidirectional, from the term unidirectional, we can see that it is one direction. So it will collect the sound mostly from the front and a little bit of from the back side. It will be able to record the sound from the 180 degree of the front and will not be able to record the sound of the 180 degree of the back side. The result of this unidirectional mic is like a heart-shaped pattern. So it can be also called as cardioid. Next, we see about the types of microphone. The first one is the handheld microphone, in which we can have the mic in our hand, and the next one is the type-in microphone, in which we can tie the microphone to our throat and it will record the sound. And third one is that surface mount microphone, where we can mount the microphone on the surface and we can record. And the next one is the shotgun microphone, which is in the shape of a shotgun. And the last one is that wireless microphone system, in which wireless technology is used for connecting the microphone. Next one is the accessories. So the accessories helps to improve the quality of the sound and able to remove the unwanted noise while recording in the mic. We can use pop filter and windscreen, which reduces the low frequency overloading the mic that are the wind and other unwanted disturbances that cause noise and other pops. These can be in type of foam cover or can be in off screen. And the next one is that shock mount, which helps to reduce the unwanted movement of the mic from the mic stand to avoid unwanted vibrations to record the audio.
In this slide, we can see the application of microphones. By using microphones, various applications are created. Some of them are telephones, hearing aids, public address system for concert halls and public events, motion picture production, live and recorded audio engineering, two-way radios, megaphones, radio and television broadcasting. In computers, for recording voice, speech recognition is used. Let's see next slide. Camera, which is used to capture the pictures. Next slide. What is camera? It is a device that consists of light-proof chamber with an aperture fitted with a lens and a shutter through which the image of object is projected onto a surface for recording and for translation into electrical impulses. Components of camera. There are 5 components of camera, which includes camera box, film, light control, lens, and viewing system.
Now we see the modern film and digital cameras. New digital cameras are very easy to use, just point and shoot. The camera's built-in computer handles focus and exposure. It's comforting to know that even the latest digital cameras work the same way as their ancestors. Now we see what other types of camera are available. First one is box camera, second one is panoramic camera, strip camera, spy camera, twin lens camera, single lens camera, digital SLR camera. Now we see the shutter speed. The length of time a camera shutter is open to exposure light into the camera sensor. Shutter speeds are typically measured in fractions of a second. 1/4 means a quarter of a second, while 1/250 means 1/250th. Now we see the image of dolphin capturing the image, and it is a 1/1600 second shutter speed. Now we see the what is ISO. ISO stands for International Standards Organization, and it measures the sensitivity of the sensor. ISO is the level of sensitivity of your camera to available light. Higher ISO increases light sensitivity but also increases noise. The below mentioned picture to see the differences between the ISO levels, ISO 200 and ISO 3200. So what are the formats available for the captured pic? First one is the JPEG format, and it is a widely popular format. Second one is the TIFF, and it is a no compression format. And third one is raw data. So thank you, and thank you for watching our video.